right, we are recording. Hi, everybody. I am Lindsay. I'm super excited to be sharing my story with you guys and welcoming you guys to our team. It has been quite the journey. I've been doing this business for 7 years, which flew by and has completely changed my life. So my story goes back to well over, I'd say about 10 years ago now. I found myself in heart surgery. I was downtown in the city of Chicago one night and almost fainted and ended up in the ER. And the next thing I knew, I was needing to have heart surgery. And that was a scary moment for me. And they were like, it needs to get done ASAP because what you have is no joke. Now, what I have or had was not like heart disease, heart attack type of situation. I had the electrical side just not working. And when I would sit in a position like this, my heart would just be beating as if I was doing a really intense workout, and that is not good. So it's called Wolff-Parkinson's-White syndrome. It's rare, but I had it, and I think the purpose of me having had this situation is for me to have a wake-up call of like how critically important your health really is, because I was in college at the time. I was working full-time, and I was, in my brain, I was like, I'm going to get this degree. I'm going to climb the corporate ladder. I'm going to be a CEO somewhere. Like I had this like plan in my brain, and I was, hitting up Subway and going, I never really got into fast food like McDonald's and things like that, but Subway and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is healthy. This is okay. And it has its moments, but it's not, let's be honest, a loaf of bread is a lot. And so, I ended up in this surgery, 5 hours of surgery. I wouldn't go to sleep. They were trying to knock me out with all kinds of medicine because they literally had to have surgery. And, you have to go be put to sleep. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die today. I'm not, it's not happening. I'm staying awake. And I literally fought this medicine, and I stayed awake for the 5 hours. And I have no idea how I pulled that off and managed, as he explained, like, you're going to feel this and you're going to feel that. And I was like, all I know is when I'm done with this, I'm getting my health in check. I'm getting my weight off because this is not okay. It was a very painful experience. It was, the recovery wasn't fun. And it just started to click that I needed to change my priorities from, I don't even know what I thought were my priorities at the time. And I was doing all kinds of stuff I actually need to put my health first. I was young. I was in my 20s when this was happening. And I was like, this is all backwards. Okay. This is all backwards. Like, how am I this young and this is happening? But I really think that was meant for me to draw a line in the sand and understand like how critically important your health really is. So from there, I healed, I got better, and I was like, okay, it is time to focus on my health. I graduated college, got a degree in business management and communications, and I was working a marketing job, 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck, okay? It was really hard. Every 2 weeks, I would get paid a chunk of money. I was making about anywhere between, it started at like the 32,000 a year range. It went up to 35. But then in between all of this was, oh, the company's struggling. We need to cut your, rate down. And then there would be a review and they'd be like, you're getting a 1% increase. And then there'd be we need to, there was a point where they actually gave us more time off and cut our income down 10%. And here I was like, this is not what is supposed to happen when you get a college degree. This is not right. Like, I'm supposed to be climbing management and I'm supposed to be getting amazing job opportunities. And none of that was happening. I was getting interviews. I was looking around, at jobs, and they were literally an hour or two commute from my house at the time when I lived in Chicago at the time. And the job I had was also an hour commute from my house. So the actual job that was cutting pay, that I was trying to work my way out of. Now, let me just add on to that it was a very toxic environment that I worked for. Every single day, I didn't know what I was driving into when it came to my boss. She was just you either had a happy or a really angry person, and you just didn't know what you were driving into, which led me to anxiety. I barely slept because I was so nervous about every morning. And all I could think to myself was, there has got to be more to life than this. Like, this is it. I've got my degree. I'm trying to get a job. I'm in paycheck to paycheck mode. Our credit cards were starting to max out. Meanwhile, I'm married. I was newlywed, no kids yet. My husband, we were trying to sell his condo that he had purchased, and we were struggling because everybody around us were bottoming out their condos, if that makes any sense. They were selling them for less. So we ended up having to short sale the condo, which completely jacked credit. It jacked everything up. And we ended up in a rental home. And again, I was like, there has got to be more than this. Like, this can't be my life, right? Because how am I to like travel, do family vacations? How am I supposed to bring kids into the world with this type of, mess, financial mess? And I had college loans and I had all these things happening. So meanwhile, I was getting serious about my health, and I was taking every extra amount of money that I got my hands on and investing myself into a personal trainer. Because I was a girl that went to the gym, and I would be like, okay, there's weights. I know I'm supposed to lift them. I don't know how many. I don't know how much weight. I don't know how many reps. And I don't know what the moves are. And I don't know how to learn. Like, I was walking around the gym like, I really want to know what I'm doing. And I would end up on a treadmill, and I'd be like, cool, I burned 100 calories. Like, that was a waste of my time. I was paying $50 a month for the gym. So I finally was like, okay, the only way this is going to work, I have to get a personal trainer who needs to tell me what to eat, who needs to, train me. So I invested in a trainer, $150 a week. $150 a week. And here I was, credit cards were capping, we were losing this house. My job situation was a hot mess. In fact, it got so crazy that they actually closed the doors on that company, which was very bittersweet for me, right? Because it was a very toxic, like, anxiety driven environment. I never felt appreciated for the work I did. Here I went, and you get a college degree and you expect to do, more, right? And I was interviewing and looking, and everything was just the same. It was just, I don't know how to describe it other than it was far away from home. And all I could think was, how am I to raise kids and have such a commute? And honestly, right here, right now, this day, I have 2 kindergartners. I have twins. And with everything we do in school, I literally have no idea how people do it. I really don't, because it's like, go here, do this, events. It's very busy. And it was a dream of mine to be home and be present for my future children. So something had to change. Something had to give. I was going to this gym, paying $150 a week, which was crazy, right? To this trainer who became a great friend of mine. And he did start to help me see more and learn. And he said, on the days that you don't see me, I want you to do this insanity workout. Okay. And I'm like, that home thing? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, my doctor had told me about it. My uncle had told me about P90X. I was like, that works? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no way. Like, I've heard about this. And I was skeptical, and I was like, that doesn't work. Home workouts don't work. Yeah, I go to the gym. Even though I was walking around the gym like, what am I even doing? So I started doing Insanity, and on Facebook is a page, and I was starting to look at the page and figure out, like, what exactly am I doing, right? And I had like 4 of the Insanity workouts. I didn't even have the full program. I didn't have the meal plan. I had nothing. I just had a couple workouts to just play with. And a lady reached out to me on Facebook, maybe very much like somebody might have connected with you here on Instagram or Facebook. We didn't have Instagram back then. And she was like, introducing herself to me. And at first I was like, are you for real? Like, who are you? And she invited me to learn more about Beachbody and the business and coaching and all this stuff. And I was just like, yeah, okay. And I thought it was a scam. I was like, this is a joke. I don't, nope. I will stick to paying my $150 a week for my 3 workouts that I got and nothing else, right? And I mean, no supplements, no nothing. He would help me kind of understand food a little bit, but that was it. It was $150 a week. I still like mind blown it, but it was so important to me because my health needed to be number one. So Christmas money, birthday money, everything went invested to my health. Like every penny. To this day, I'm still that way. Every time we have new programs launch and new products, I'm like, this is number one over everything else. I will buy this before I buy a purse or, whatever. So my whole world's kind of falling apart, and months are starting to pass. And this lady is like continuing to post about how this business is allowing her to be home with her kids, work on her health and fitness goals, work on her own personal journey, earn income. And every Thursday she would post about how she's getting paid to get fit and home with her kids, and they're going shopping. And every single week. And I was like, there's got to be something to this, because she keeps posting it. Like, she wouldn't keep posting it if she wasn't getting paid, right? This can't be a scam. So I started to think, and I remember the job was out at this point. Like the company closed down, and I knew I had to do something. I had all these bills. I had the credit cards. My husband was like, if you think we're going on vacation anytime soon, you're crazy. Like, that's not happening. And I remember again thinking, there's got to be more to life. There has got to be something. Like, what is it? And it was right in front of my face this whole time. Every single week she was sharing it and showing me this big picture and this vision for my life. I had changed my priorities. I was into health and fitness. That was my number one priority, next to family, because if you don't have your health, what do you have, right? And having faced surgery, I was like, OMG, I need to get on top of this game. Like, I don't want to deal with, health issues down the road. So I finally said yes after a long time of being very skeptical and hesitant. And I went all in right away. I was like, what do I do? How do I do this? Tell me what to do. And from there, I have been able to build a multiple 6-figure business right on the edge of what we call the Million Club, which is a cumulative of $1 million in earnings with this company. And I always have to insert our income disclaimer, because it does take work and it does take time and effort and learning the skills that we learn through this business. And it's sort of like going to college. It's like you get in it and you're studying and you're starting to learn different things and understand, because we're not in this to be salesmen or salesy. We are literally in this to share our journey and to bring people on the journey with us. And it has completely changed my life. So credit cards are paid off. We now live in Arizona. We have a home in Arizona here. I wanted to be in a warmer climate. We have family over here. And we were able to literally purchase. Now, remember, my husband had a short sale. So like his name got kind of wiped for a while. It's been almost 5 years, I think, at this point. So all has been fixed. But back then it was like not happening. But because of this amazing opportunity and the work and effort I put in, we were able to purchase a home, our first home, outside of his condo, and we have this amazing home here in Arizona. We built a pool in the backyard, which was super fun. We have been able to travel all over with this company. They take you on trips. You can earn, back in the day when I was like, oh, I really want to be on vacation. And he was like, not happening. I saw an opportunity to earn a trip to the Bahamas, the Atlantis resort. And this is how you earned it. You simply helped 3 to 5 people start their health and fitness journey every single month. And you could earn this trip. It was like, are you kidding? Like, I can do that. I can do that. So it's super simple business. It's an amazing opportunity. about 3 to 4 months into starting the business, I was, starting to learn everything and figure things out. And I found out that I had an autoimmune disorder that I had no idea. And I was going to battle infertility. I had a miscarriage. In fact, it was 7 years ago to yesterday. It was the exact date. I had a miscarriage and I didn't know if I'd ever have kids. I literally had no idea because I found out that I had PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. I didn't even know it was a thing. And I was like, why is this happening to me? And because of the community, because of the team that we have, the friendships that we built, they were cheering me on and they were encouraging me to keep going and keep fighting and keep working towards, building a family. So I went through a lot of infertility treatments, months and months and months, a lot of bills, only to get pregnant with twins after a good chunk of time. So it was a lot of bills and it was really hard on my mind. But because we introduce you to incredible books to read that just empower you and uplift you and change your mindset, I had the courage and the bravery to continue to fight. And I now have twin boys. They're 5.5, almost 6. So they're in kindergarten. So I am in the thick of that lifestyle that I literally visualized back in the day when I was like, there has got to be more to life. And I literally visualized this and I could feel like there has to be a way that I can be a stay-at-home mom, present for my kids in their activities, but I really wanted my own career at the same time. Like I wanted it both. And, but I wanted the flexibility and the freedom to be present. For example, this Friday, they have this fun party at this school at about 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have to go over to the school too. And they've been practicing this little dance routine for a show for the parents. So I have the flexibility to do that. And we still work. Don't get me wrong. Like I still want to be able to work. But it's completely changed my life. We've been able to, get a lot of debt paid off for sure. Almost done with student loans. And we have this huge team and it has just been incredible. I went through, when my kids were born, I gained 100 pounds, which is insane, right? Between infertility, all the treatments that you get, being pregnant on bed rest with twins, to the point of other people had to feed me. So nutrition was not so great. And then I was able to come back and lose over 80 pounds. And I've since lost more. And it's been just an amazing journey to be able to work on my health and fitness journey, share that with other people, because so many people out there right now are desperate and searching and looking for an answer, both on a financial level and the health, like Google, your number 2 search in Google right now, and has always been health and fitness, because we have an obesity rate that is epic. I'm trying to think of, I think it's over 40% of the USA is obese, and we're just starting to go international. This company has been around about 10 years. Beachbody, we have world-class programs, P90X, Insanity, PIO, Turbo Fire, most recently 21-Day Fix, 80-Day Obsession, Shift Shop. We have the most amazing nutrition plan with the 2B Mindset, created by an actual registered dietitian that has completely changed my body. I've recently lost 35 pounds with that and have been able to keep that weight off. Never gained anything back, which has been awesome. And we have such a solid, the thing that's so cool about this business is, first of all, you have the friendships, the fitness, the community. We have real world-class programs with the nutrition, meal plans created by professionals, like actual nutritionists and registered dietitians are behind the scenes working with these super trainers to make sure it is created to get you results or your money back, right? And it helps other people. It helps moms. It helps people who are going to the gym and walking around like, what am I supposed to be lifting and how much? And what, like just completely lost. And let me say, for one cost that was as much as a week of my workouts, I would pay $150 a week. And how much does that add up to in a month? Is that $600 a month? That hurts my head to think about it. And with this, you're getting the supplements you need. You're getting a full year of workout programs, all of them, all of the meal plans. You're getting the support. You're getting a whole family of people, friendship, new friends you're going to connect with all over the country and eventually all over the world as we start to expand internationally. We are currently in the United Kingdom and Canada, and we are announcing a new country later or mid 2019. So more to come on that. And it's just been such an incredible business because every week I get paid. You can get paid every single week, and you can earn, there's no cap. Like there was a cap when I was paycheck to paycheck, and that's hard. That's hard living, because what do you do when you have 20 bucks left to your name and you still want to do more with your life, or you want to create savings, right? Or you want to pay down debt. It's really hard to get ahead in this world. Just the way, corporate has things set up, or retail type of jobs. Like it's just very difficult because of the wages and the caps, right? Whereas this, you get to take matters in your own hands. You get to decide how much you want to help other people. And the more people you choose to help, the more people you reach out to, that is a direct reflection of your pay. So it's such a cool opportunity. There's so many great ways that we can earn, and we can send you a video to show you the breakdown as you learn like how to earn through this business. And it has just completely changed every aspect of my life. I love it so much. They are already planning all the way out to 2023. So the sustainability is amazing. It is just one of the best. It is the best company, hands down, out there when it comes to a home-based business, when it comes to earning, taking advantage of being a CEO. And it's kind of fun that today's boss's day. And we get to be our own bosses. So that is my story. That is, that's what I got. Do you guys have anything you want me to answer or add on to this?
If you could, Lindsay, if you could just say a little bit about like your income progression, like,
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you have a way that you explain that.
I was actually just looking at it, which is kind of fun. So my first month in the business, I earned $50, 49 to be exact. That was my first month in the business. My second month in the business, I think I earned 100. And my first, so then, actually I can look because I have it right here in front of me. When we got to the first year in the business, I was making about $300 a week. So you can see it takes time and effort, of course. But 2.5 years into the business, I built a six-figure business, a six-figure income, which is $2,000 a week. And it has continued to go up. I've had, it's a six-figure business. And that took about 2.5 years of, basic, simple things, teaching people how to do what we do. And here we are. It's pretty awesome. Any other questions?
That's all I had.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, we will, I'm going to stop this recording, and for whoever watches this recording, if you guys have more questions, just send them to the ladies and they will shoot them over to me and I'll respond back. But oh my gosh, you guys, you need to get in this thing. We have so much amazing opportunity, especially with the upcoming launches. We have a huge launch coming up. If you're a Shaun T person, Insanity. That's coming up in about, what are we, like 6 weeks out to December 4th. Yep. So about 6 weeks, it's going to be massive. And you want to get into this thing and you want to be in this business before this launch takes place, because it is going to be so awesome. It's 20 minutes a week. 20 minutes a day workouts with the Transform 20. I know we're getting ready to start the Shift Shop test group this coming week. So if you see this week, definitely, oh my gosh, Chris will transform your mind and help you love yourself, believe in yourself, which will help your business go to the next level. So, you don't want to wait on this. There is so much opportunity, especially the way that we can earn income. The sooner you come in, the more opportunity for you. And especially as we get ready for January. January is when everybody all of a sudden is on board. Right now, you've got people who really care about their health and fitness, who really want to change right now, that are on board. And then you'll get a whole more influx of new people in January. New year, new you is always a big, big thing. And we have so much in the works. So I am super excited to meet you guys and to welcome you guys to our team. We have all the trainings you need. We've got all the resources you need. We've got everything you need to have a successful business, to help you kick this thing off. And I cannot wait to meet you guys.